Teresita Blanco, the Artsy Sister, and today I'm gonna read you a short story from my collection of short stories. You can get the complete short stories in both Barnes and Noble and Amazon, you can get it like in print or in digital media. So let's just get right into it. I'm gonna read to you the Ballad of Exada by me. A girl is lost in the Grand Canyon. She is small and fragile looking. Her white dress torn around the leg. She keeps walking and walking, but to no avail. She could not find her parents. As the sun began to fall, the girl begins to lose hope. The girl sank to the ground, the red earth stained the folding of her white dress. Tears slowly fell from her pale blue eyes. A faint wind rose and it swayed her long curly brown hair. She felt something odd and scaling by her hand. A strange, ugly black lizard was by her. He gazed at her with his strange black eyes, and his black scales shone bloodshot reddish beneath the burning sunset. The girl stopped her crying and she looked at the lizard. "Can you help me find my Nana?" asked the girl. The lizard stuck his tongue as a response. The girl said in a reptilian voice, "Yes, Missy, I know this place like the back of my claw." After saying this, the lizard departed. He climbed over a nearby rock. He looked back at the girl and motioned with his head. For the whole night, the girl trailed behind the lizard. She was so tired of walking, yet the lizard urged her on. Around twilight, the girl collapsed. She was too tired and a bit thirsty. She could not walk anymore. The lizard saw this and he quickly crawled back to the place the girl had collapsed. It got over her neck and it nestled under her hair. A few minutes later, the police found the girl. Since the lizard was hiding beneath her long hair, it was easily overlooked. The family of the girl was quickly contacted. By the time her Nana arrived, the girl was already awake. Seeing the adults, the girl took the lizard from her neck and hid it in the breast pocket of her white dress. Some time passed, and by then her family was aware of the girl's unbecoming new pet. That Exada was such a disgusting-looking pet. More than twice, her Nana tried to offer the girl a new pet. One day she brought a puppy. The girl quickly rejected it because it frightened Exada. The cat lasted 3 days. However, the girl got jealous of the kitten. Exada liked to talk to the kitten more than the girl. She made Exada choose between herself and the cat. Naturally, the girl won over Exada. In the end, only a little canary and a goldfish stayed. Yet they did nothing to get the girl to lose interest in Exada. Eventually, the Nana and the butler had a brilliant idea. They figured that the girl needed some human friends. Keeping this in mind, they casually introduced Mimi. Mimi was the well-bred daughter of Nana. Due to her station, she had her Mimi going to a regular school. She told the girl's father of Exada. He casually dismissed the issue. He told Nana to do what she thought was necessary. He did not mind paying for a playmate for his darling. As for Exada, he said that kids should be allowed their own eccentricities. As long as Exada did not interfere with her lectures, the girl was allowed to have them. Following their plans, Mimi started her lectures with the girl. Mimi's mother began dressing her in fine silk. She introduced Mimi not as her daughter, but as the girl's cousin. Nana had instructed her daughter to play the part of the good friend. This advanced homeschool education promised to open doors for Mimi. Thus, Mimi was groomed into the perfect friend. The girl got along well with Mimi. She played with her daughters and her teacher with Mimi often. One day, the girl got enough courage to introduce Exada to Mimi. She sat Mimi down in her chair. Amused, Mimi scared her smirks to herself. "I want you to meet a special friend," said the girl. "Oh, a special friend," said Mimi. Mimi sort of figured that she was going to meet the girl's imaginary friend. She was not prepared to meet Exada. "Hello, Mimi. It is a pleasure to meet your acquaintance," said Exada. He reared his head outside of the window of the girl's dollhouse. Mimi had always wondered why they never played with the dollhouse. Now she knew that the dollhouse belonged to Exada. Opening the front door, Exada walked in outside of the dollhouse. The girl got a mini table and a chair outside the house. She got him a plate with a few bucks that she had the housekeeper cash for Exada. Quickly, Exada sat in the chair. The one summer light fell on Lisa. Fully, Exada enjoyed his comfort. With his body unwarmed down, he proceeded. I have been told you are Missy's cousin. And your point being, responded Mimi, smirking. The girl brought a chair and sat closer to Exada. That's one of a woman thinks me a fool, but I'm on to you, said Exada accusingly. You wish to get rid of me like all of the others. However, she will not part with me. I saved her life, and you cannot put a price on a child's life. Cousin, it's not funny. I love you. I will never do anything to hurt you or your pest, said Mimi, rising, but she checked her temper. Truly, she wanted to crush that lizard and give that snob a piece of her mind. However, keeping her mother's rebukes in mind, she said, Oh, you would miss so much, cousin, and I love you ever so much. I will forget that you called me pest, said Exada, offended. He went back indoors and refused to come out. In tears, the girl said, I knew you would not understand. Grabbing Mimi by the arm, she said, Get out, get out. Some days passed, and Nana noticed a change among the girls. Mimi told her mother of their encounter with Exada. Annoyed, Nana tried that very night to get rid of the lizard. However, she could not find Exada inside the dollhouse. She did not suspect that Exada slept in the breast pocket of the girl. Since the campaign against Exada began, the girl always took care to hide Exada in her person whenever she slept. Eventually, Nana thought her own reaction was pretty childish. She resigned herself to the unwelcome guest. After all, this Exada had bought a future for her daughter. Keeping this in mind, she told Mimi to make peace with Exada. A few years passed uneventfully. Exada had become part of the family. Nana was still freaked out by the lizard. Their father had grown to like Exada. He enjoyed talking with him about the family business. His advices time and time again had proven most fruitful. To him, Exada was the son he had always wanted. Exada had a son businessman and an eye for money. By now, the entire household revolved around the lizard. How long do you think lizards live? Asked the driver. Who knows? Said the Nana. Not long, I wager, responded the driver coolly. Both were observing the girl taking Exada to the garden. She placed the lizard by the fence. He glanced at the girl with his black eyes. She smiled at him, and she imagined he smiled back at her. The girl then went back inside and got her books. She began to do her homework outside the garden. Exada coolly watched her do her work. Ah, Exada, I love you. You're my best friend, said the girl, looking up from her homework. You honor me, she responded Exada. Do you remember the first time we met? Asked the girl. Yes, it was in that dark, cold, and barren desert. The red earth in the sky seemed to fade into one, both crimson, both brazen, said Exada, glazing at the blue sky. Do you miss your home, Exada? Asked the girl. My home is with you, Missy. You always know what to say to make me feel better, Exada, responded the girl. The next day, the girl was riding inside her limo with Exada. As usual, the girl had Exada at the edge of the closed window. He was watching the scenery pass by. The road was rather bumpy. The girl worried that Exada might fall off the edge of the window. When she went to pick him up, the window suddenly opened. A strong gust of wind swept Exada out of the car. Stop the car, said the girl. Sorry, Missy, I cannot start the car on the freeway. Ignoring him, the girl opened the door. The driver saw the girl's intention. He quickly obeyed her. Running frantically to the edge of the road, the girl discovered what was left of Exada. He was badly wounded. He had lost his tail and one of his legs. His left eye was crying blood. But you and I knew that this peace was not going to last forever, said Exada. I don't want you to die, said the girl. My time was growing near, responded Exada, limping towards the sobbing girl. Do you remember Goldilocks? Yes. One day you found him upside down, and the next day he was back to normal. Exada did not die right away. He agonized for 4 weeks before dying of his wounds. Well, this is the Ballad of Exada. And, so all pets die either by old age or by accident. So, and it's also based on a dream. Bye-bye and God bless.